Hello there guys and welcome back to some more Fairytale Fables. It is gonna be another game in the asynchronic mode because I am playing beta branch and I am on a roll, I believe. I think I won the last two games and probably both of them are going on YouTube. Yep, that was the Twig run and yep, that was the Stars Click run. Did I also win the last? Whoa, ow, I won 3 in a row. Look at that. I'm on an absolute roll. Did I also win 4 in a row? Nah, I didn't. 3 in a row, and hopefully this is gonna be the 4th one. That would be something. So I'm actually increasing my score right now in the asynchronic. And I don't think it's easy. I don't think the asynchronic is actually easy. You definitely need to be careful when you go in here. It's different to the live games, of course, because you don't have the timer. But you still need to you definitely need to be careful about your builds. That's for sure. You can't mess up, especially not in the early game. If you mess up in the early game, you're gonna have a hard time. The Demeter is probably still good, but I'm worried about her because if you get damage on you early on, you might not have enough life to get through it. But I think I want to test her out without any damage here because I think she still have enough buffs to actually make it work. So if we take her, we kind of want to see a owl or a sprout. Probably those two are best because that is something you could keep for a very long time, right? And make work with that. So we do see a sprout, which is kind of good. I'm gonna take it. It's just a little bit worrying that we don't have any damage here, so we're probably gonna take a hit. But that depends on the this guy, what he's gonna do. He actually also don't have any damage. But if he is lucky, and I mean, he doesn't even need to get lucky here. Lock that in. I'll take another sprout actually. But it's a very low tempo. That's pretty good for us. He took a anything else that had one more damage or one more health, sorry, it would have been really bad for us. And even now, it's still a little bit, doing this. Double owl. No, I don't think we're going owls now when we are taking the smiling sprout. I'll take a damage, that's for sure. Alright, a sword stick. I'd actually rather find another sprout here to upgrade directly, but I also just need to fill the board here because we don't have any damage. That is actually not bad. That's actually not bad. And a goose is also not terrible. Even the princess owl with the insight might be also good enough to take right here. All the shield pages, double shield pages in the back is actually kind of interesting. Maybe that's better. Maybe that's actually better. Well, we can only really take one of them unless we sell the sword again. We might actually sell... I might just take one of them. It's a bit awkward to take this, but I think the inside is actually worth taking here because we could avoid a lot of damage. We will take damage here. Yeah, I think it's worth taking the inside just because of that early kind of thing. Maybe the Elaine is going to be better here. Hard to tell. Yeah, I'm not going to go for the owl, so I can just cast the spell first. It's about do we want the extra health on them or do we want a bit more damage? I think we're actually going shield page. But I don't think I'm gonna buy more than one. I don't think I want more than that. The only thing I want now is just that upgraded smiling sprout, and then just fill the board with tier 3s. I think that's it. We could do this. I think we can call it actually. Very good chance we could call this. I might as well do it. 6-12 is possible. It's possible we could win it. It depends on what he took. If he got another prince, well, game over, I guess. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Well, he got more than us, clearly. And the damage didn't help us here either, so... that's what I'm talking about. If you're not careful early on, you will get smashed in your face. You will get your head pounded in the midsection. Right now, we are losing this game heavily. We need to be very careful about what we take now. We cannot take something like this. It's just no way. We would die if we do it. We would die. We need the egg, and we also need poop probably, but yeah. I think we're gonna do the egg and the sheep here. I think that's best value. I don't think I can afford to take the pook here, sell her and take the pook. I need more on the board. I need more on the board here. No, thank you. Yeah, definitely need the egg. Well, kind of, but... Yeah, we did. We did. Ninja Snipa. Double Demon. Pook. I think Pook potentially is better here. And then reroll. Or another Pook, maybe. I really like the Pooks. It's a lead way into the stars, and I like it. We got double Acolyte. Or another shield page is actually also not terrible, but we could also just reroll this and maybe find another Pook that way. We don't. Fluff is also kind of interesting with her buff here. Yeah, I like the Fluff a lot here because we got... Yeah, that seems pretty decent to me. It's not very fast, but it's probably a good idea. Let's see. That's... maybe. It depends on what else you got actually in tier 3 here, but that's terrifying looking. If you got some slave, we might be... we might be having some trouble here. The egg is cracked one time, of course. Alright, let's go. I guess we're okay here because of this hit right here. Yeah, that's good. And then we got the... Could you please go away, Consti? I guess it's blocked or something. Can't get it away. Oh, there we go. Good. Another flop is very solid. Well, flop is not solid, but... yeah, let's just take this out. Pook. Pook. Where are you going? You're probably going here. Just not... It's a little bit awkward this way, but... We kind of want 3 cows that wants to die. But I think the Pook is better here just to get the stars off a little bit earlier. I'm not sure. I'm unsure about Pook here with the Demeter buffs. Yeah, that's a lot of damage in there. I think we need to re-roll this. Hope we get a... I wouldn't mind an upgrade on the Smiling Sprout here. Another Pook would also be okay to... Maybe. Get a tier 4 here. Is that worth it? Well, it probably is worth it. It's just... Do I really want to do that? I mean, we could... Yeah, I think it might be worth it. Because I also want this Pook, right? I want this Pook. Let's actually see what it is first. Because I could sell these sheep. I mean, it doesn't matter. And I could sell this. It doesn't really matter. Then I could take both the Pook and also get a decent tier 4, maybe. I think it's worth it. Probably not better than the egg, but the egg would be cracked anyway soon enough, so it's not terrible, I suppose. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. I think I might want the Pook in there instead of him, actually. Maybe instead of... I don't think she's actually worth it here. I think I'll take the Smiling Sprout in the back and take the Pooks in the front here with the Fluff. We might lose that one. We might lose it. Another new U on him could actually be good, so we get a tier 5, but hey, whatever. It was probably one of the worst tier 4s we could get here. Yeah, we don't have enough. We don't have enough. Oh, we do. It's a tie. Okay, but that was a little bit too close. A little bit too close. Dandelion. Are we going into stars anyway? I think we might. 3 hero attack might also be big here because we are... Especially against this guy, maybe. With a Dandelion, it might be enough damage in there. Definitely gonna take her because it's just good. It's just very, very good, isn't it? Very tempting to go this. 6 extra damage. I think it might be worth it. I don't really like to do this. I'd rather take another tier 4, but... Yeah, I could still get another tier 4 even by doing this because I got 2 characters I could sell. But I don't want any of those. Okay, well, I guess we take the Fluff at least. And because the Smiling Sprout can still scale on out here, so it's fine. He doesn't need to be on the he can be on the bench and still scale. So yeah, I think we just take that. Well, actually, we need one more character if we do this. Well, we do have one more character, so all good. Upgrade the fluff. Baby Mimic or a dagger. Life Essence. I don't think Life Essence is doing a whole lot for us. I think we just go Baby Mimic and hope for a tier 4 upgrade next. Maybe we could also do it on a tier 3. I'm okay with that, maybe. With this Sprout here, I guess. I mean, this guy doesn't really matter. He can be wherever. Don't really care about him. Fluff I do want up here. Definitely want him to dive fairly early. 14, 10, let's see here, 4, 4 to be actually, yeah, I think we are okay. I think we might be good here. At least for a tie. I think this is gonna be a tie, actually. Very likely a tie. Depends on the stars and stuff, but we'll see. Also his hit. If we hit here, well, we might still get it. No. We're still good. We actually do... Nope, we don't do any damage. He got 4-3. Okay, 4-3 on attacks. Pook upgrade. That would be a Baby Mimic. Actually, let's check out what we could actually get in the treasures. We would like a Baby Mimic on here. Dark Catcher could be very, very, very good. I'm not gonna lie, that's very tempting. Magic Bean, Alchemist, Symbols, not really. Maybe that could be good if we're going into Fluff, of course. Oh, well, it's except Cat and Fluff, so it doesn't really matter. And it doesn't have an underlying power, so it doesn't matter. Slay Moon, Chrono Crystal, Anvil, an additional 1 extra, maybe. Broker Brush, maybe. Geosphere, not really. Yeah, I mean, there is the off chance that we actually get the Star Catcher here. With a Baby Mimic. That would be fantastic. And there is also a couple of other things that could be okay, and I think it's worth doing this anyway, so because we got a Star Girl out there as well. That would be 8-6 if we had 2 free spaces. It might be worth it because we also have the pirate here, who could potentially, if we take the other pirate, that could maybe be worth it. But I'm unsure about it. 2 free spaces is quite a lot to get an 8-6, but it's a lot of power right now. But it's probably not going to be good for the long haul. And do I want a Baby Mimic on something that I actually don't want to have to stick with? I think the Broker's Brush looks a little bit more interesting because we get a 3x out of that. So when we do sell characters, you know, we get a lot out of it. It's only every 3 character. None of this is Play Moon. We don't have any Slayer. We can't really get any Slayer here. But I think actually this is better than the Silent Bell. I don't know. Should I just go Silent Bell and just ignore that? It's pretty good power right now. It's very good tempo. It's very, very... Just do that and we have very good tempo, right? This is incredible tempo. Even taking this out and taking her. Just incredible tempo. It's very, very good. I kind of like it. I do kind of like it. And we have done it, so... Hey, we do... Hold on. Smiling Sprout. Are you worth it? Are you worth your weight in gold here, or do we want a tier 5? Random tier 5 could be... What could we find in tier 5? There is a lot of tier 5s with stars that could be very interesting for us. Let's see. That's tier 4, but we are going for tier... The Nocturne would be sort of interesting. Not really. Purple Fluff would be absolutely incredible. Star Child would be absolutely incredible. Sea Witch, not so much, but yeah, whatever. It would be not a bad one to get. Hardworking Haymaker could be absolutely terrifying. Succubus could be good. Tempe could be interesting if we start taking a bit of some items on him. Grown-up Gretel, not the best, but it's okay. Dr. Watson could be interesting. There's a lot of interest. Even Hermes would be kind of interesting if he was... Is it an upgraded version? I mean, Frankenstein is not that great. There is just a lot of tier 5 that would be interesting to get here. No, it's not going to be upgraded, but it will have a bit of extra permanent breakdown here. I think it's worth it. I don't think we're going to get this anyway, so... I mean, it's definitely better than probably the Sprout in there. Because it's gonna give 67% of its stats to someone else in the back line, potentially. It's not. It wasn't the worst one to get. It's not the. It's just kind of good for tempo, of course. Sure, why not? Oh, he's also interesting to take here. He's kind of interesting, but I'd probably rather get some more stars in there. She's also fairly good, especially with the monkey as well. I'd rather find some more dandelions and stargirls, I think, for treasures. Because I think we're good. With this tempo here, I think we're good to go. I don't think we need more tempo to make us survive. I'd rather have a direction with the stars and try and find more of them with the treasures. I think that's probably better to do than actually lock this in. Yeah, at least that's my thinking right now about it. Ooh, these spells could actually really be bad for us if they get a piggy or something. Here comes the stars. They're not massive, but they're definitely gonna help us out. Yeah, there we go. We do a bit of damage here. Oh yeah, monkey is actually good with her as well. Dandelion, I'll take a dandelion. You'll put it in... Yeah, no, I don't think so. There comes a time where this is not worth it anymore, but it's probably not yet. It's probably not yet. Slay a mermaid instead of maybe the Stargirl to... That is also a big fluff, to be honest. It's quite big. It's quite big. And it's only getting bigger, and if we find more fluff in tier 4 here, we could potentially go that direction. Duh. Yeah, I mean, that's a little bit too good to not take, isn't it? That's just, especially with her buff here, it's just, that's probably the stars out. They're not really big enough. Guess we also sell him maybe. Sure. I mean, we could go full board here, but I think it's better to actually just go big fluff. And maybe him in front, and then just big fluffs. Stargirl, or... I guess we're gonna go him. I mean, we could still pivot into... It really depends on... It really depends on what we get next, I would say. But I think we're just going fluff now. It seems like that's a very good direction with what we have. Because this even works with... Because it's really hard to find full fluff builds, full board fluffs. But with this, it's kind of making it big enough to actually get to that at some point later on, where this is going to be not really that worth it anymore when the fluffs are so big. That we can just put one more fluff in there and it's going to be better than this. So I think this works out for the fluff build as well. While we still have a sort of a direction with the stars, I will definitely take an upgraded Dandelion if we find it. But fluff is definitely the main thing right now because of this. Oh, that's a big old Kappa. Mean Kappa here. Ugh, didn't even kill it. Ugh. Might be struggling a little bit here. Maybe not. Nope, there we go. We actually do some damage instead. I did not see that one coming, but that's good. Ah, then we get Nocturne. Oh, and Pendragon. Oh, and another Stargirl. Oh, what is this? What is this? Are we pivoting again? Nah, this would only... Nocturne and the Pendragon thing here would only really be worth it if... I think going stars here would only be worth it if we actually had the Starcatcher. But we don't. So I think we're just gonna ignore that and actually go look for fluff instead. But that could be... either thing could be a mistake. That's the thing about this game. Both things is viable, but both things could also be a mistake. I'm not sure which thing is more likely, that we're gonna get a really good star build, or if we're gonna get a really good stuff build, or fluff build. It depends on the rolls. This could be good, but it could also be the wrong choice. It really depends on luck as well here. I'm gonna go ahead and try and find more fluff. Dr. Watson is sort of interesting, but not really. Yeah, no, not really. No. Another Pendragon. Ooh, gain 1 XP. If you win or tie the next fight, lose the gained XP. Well, we are very likely gonna win it. Pirates is... it's actually not a bad shout here instead of the Pirate Monkey. Because then we would have the Pirate Monkey coming out, so it's just an extra body actually. Kind of good as long as we are doing what we're doing here. Pirate Cook? Probably not. I think the crew member is just another 11-8 out there. It's just very good for tempo basically. But it's also a tier 3 that I don't really want. No, I think I'm actually rather reroll than taking her. There we go. There is another fluff. There is another fluffy fluff. Good. That should definitely log us into the fluff build. For sure. And we keep rolling for fluffs here. Yes! Yes! Let's go. Let's go. Can we get to it? Yes, yes, easily, easily. Question is if I'm... yeah, I think I'm selling them. I think I'm selling them. Actually, yeah, just sell that. It's fine. It's fine. And we definitely want him in the back line here. And we want the two that gives the most buff, which is those two in that spot. Well, that should be it. That should be it for a while, actually. I don't think, unless we're finding more fluffs here, I don't think there's really... well, we could find some things over here, but for tier 5, that is basically it. But just more purple fluffs, just more, maybe one more of these. Upgraded could be good, and then just finding a upgrade for the fluff as well. It's just gonna be a lot of fluff here. It's just gonna be a fluffy build. Okay. Yeah, we should be good here. I mean, I would be surprised if we don't win these. Yeah, perfect, actually, perfect. Right, we have the purple fluff left over, so we got all the dying breaths that we wanted, and we also did damage. Yeah, that's actually coming in there instead of the green one, so we put it right there, bang, and we got double that amount. This almost, is that almost better now? Not quite, but it's getting there. Not many rounds to go, and this just is completely useless, but that's fine. Sure. Keep going. Take that. Flag is funny, but not here. Nope. Nope. Alright, well that was also very, very good. We got the double purple fluff in there. We got another green one. Very good shop. Very good shop. Oh, we got another fluff builder. But I think our fluffs are gonna be better here. Potentially. Ooh, we also have a Quat Queen. He's tier 6, okay. He high rolled, and he actually high rolled really well. That's surprising. That is surprising. I think we outscale him, but that's surprising. Maybe we outroll. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of scaling except from just the fluffs there, but hey, it works out right now. Give me some more fluff. Or, no, not that one. No. Sure, give me that tier 6 so we can get our king. Or items would also be good. Dying breath items and I guess the boost items would also be good. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Here. I think we are actually gonna put more flop in there now. Here. Because that is 40, 44, 44. But we have one more flop in there instead. I think we ignore the silent bell. Yeah. This is just better now instead of the silent bell. This should be good. Especially against someone who is actually dead. Yeah, that works. That works. Well, is he dead? -1. Yeah, he's dead. Go. It's a pretty big build, but as long as he just kills a couple of our units here, we are good to go. Thank you. Kill the last one, please, in the mid here. Not that one. Not that one. Dang it. He didn't kill the one that was actually most important to get killed, but whatever. Yeah, that should be good. I am tempted to take another tier 6 here to build into, because we kind of want tier 6s, so I think we just do that. We are actually so far ahead now, we can actually just take stuff like that. That's pretty decent. That's also pretty decent. I think I'll take the tier 4 actually here and just lock in the tier 6. Or is it better to take the tier 6 to have extra dying breath in there? Instead of the... I think that's probably better to do. Yeah, I think so. I think that's probably more potent. We could actually get to it if we... but I don't want to do that. I'll just log it in instead. I definitely want it upgraded. For sure I want it upgraded to put it here, but... yeah, I think this is better. Just another king in there. I think that's even more dying breath coming out, so it's probably better. There we go, that died. That's very important. That's the biggest buff we had. And this one is dying. Please don't kill my king before this is dead. It did, but whatever. There we go. Almost full value here. Almost full value. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm on a roll here. Am I winning another game? 4 in a row? That would be massive if I win 4 in a row. I don't think I've done that before. Bell Reflector is not terrible, I suppose, but it's not really great either. You know what? I'll take the Talisman here because why not? Because the other two is... I don't really want to cast any spells. If anything, I'm going to buy items. So, yeah. Plop that in there. Put that there. Put this here because I wanted to die first. That should be it. Yeah, I think that's about it. Well, except from trying to find more fluff. We got a king upgrade. That is not a bad one to go by. Sure, let's just take it. Pirate save seems pretty good. Nah, let's take the Sintamani stone. Sintamani stone. Let's take that one so we get a level 7. It's a random one, but yeah, I can take that. I can take that. Put the other fluff in there. That's probably the most terrifying build in there, actually. Maybe this one. The stars are gonna be really annoying to deal with. That one is not really that bad for us. But this one, yeah, the summonings could be kind of annoying. But I think actually maybe this one is actually better because of the stars. The stars could be problematic for us. But he maybe take that out, actually. Depends on what other... He's just gone crazy tempo, right? And he didn't really find any build. So he might actually die. Yeah, this one is kind of terrifying. But I just think we got 2 big numbers and we will outscale him in the long run. But it is, it's you know, it's definitely a scary one. But I don't think the Frankenstein is working here. No. Okay. Fair enough. Yes, please. That's better than that one. Thank you. I didn't even see it. It's just, that was another fluff. Yes, please. I'll take it. Yeah, it's just a little bit better than the other one, basically. Alright, go. I think we should be good here, but it's a lot of summonings, so let's see. Okay. Well, he didn't kill anything yet, so I think we're good. I think we are very good. Could you please kill my last unit there? Yes, thank you kindly. The unyielding is actually working out quite nice for him there, but it wasn't really enough to win over us. But very good build actually. It worked out quite well for him. But yeah, I think he's probably gonna be the one that is gonna be second place. It's unlikely that he's not gonna win against this guy. And this guy, I don't think we're gonna kick him out this time, but maybe next time. I'll just roll for... Sure. Fine. Character reveal? Nah, no, actually, I think Demeter is fine here. She just keep buffing the... what would I find that is better? What would I find that is better than that? Probably nothing. It's just a very good buff, isn't it? Just a very good buff. Even now, it's still probably still good. Could we snipe something in the back here? Maybe. Sure. I'm not even sure that's better, but hey, whatever. Alright, I think that's about it. Yeah, it might actually be better to have one more buff in there, but I don't know. Probably not. One extra dying breath and 3 extra characters rather than 1, 2. Yeah, it's probably better to have an extra king in there. Unless he dies early. I mean, we might not even lose a fluff here. Well, we did. Okay, good. It's actually good to lose fluff because of the dying breath. Hey, killed them all. Perfect. Happy days. He's down to 1 health, so we didn't kill him, but close to. Yeah, the piggy is still in there, and that's probably the only one that I think could potentially become problematic for us. Yeah, so it's a top 4 here. Well, it's clearly a top 4. Get another king, jeez. Sure, why not? We don't put it in there, but hey. I think the boost here is probably better with the double king, but I'm actually not sure about that. Sure, we'll take that. Why not? Go. More dying breath. I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, I think these fluffs are gonna be way too big for any of these boards to ever, you know, potentially beat. Unless they have massive stars, or I don't know. Yeah, I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I think we just win this one. I think we just win it. Yeah, sure, why not? Sure, why not? I'll take it. Just give me all the good things here. Just give me all the good things, please. Okay. I think also we have I have abused the amount of luck for the fluff build here. I've got so many kings that I don't even know what to do with them. I got enough fluffs that I don't know what to do with them. And I also have the items that are probably the 2 best for this build, except for maybe the aura as well on him, but whatever. We got definitely very lucky in this run. And I think it's not gonna end this turn, but it's probably gonna end in 2 turns. Unless he got some kind of crazy pirate build here going, but I don't think he's gonna have enough cats here to... I mean, he's probably... Yeah, okay, another cat, fair enough, but it's not gonna be enough cats. He's not even killed any of my fluffs yet, so... But I'm actually still unsure of what combination of how many fluff you have in each spot that is going to be the best. But I think the 2 kings with 2 purple fluff here and just a lot of boosting going up into 3 other fluffs up here is probably the best way to go. But I'm actually not sure about the math. I don't know, but it seems like a very good way to go either way. So maybe it is the best, maybe it's not. I don't know. No. Oh, he's actually the last one standing, huh? Yeah, the dog builds are pretty good as well. Sure, why not? Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? We can get 1 more fluff if we wanted. Can we get to it? No. Not really. Well, I don't think there's more rounds here. I think he's just dead. That dog build is never gonna be big enough. Just too many numbers in there. Too many fluffs. That's 4 wins in a row. Wow. Wow. I'm on a roll here. I'm on a roll, but it is in the asynchronic. It's not live. It is in the asynchronic, but that is not easy either. You have to get past all the terrible... what's it called? Tempo builds, right? And get to this stage. You have to make some really good decisions to win 4 times in asynchronic. In, my ranking at least. That's not very easy to do, so I'm very happy with myself right now. I'm very happy with this. Yeah, that worked out. That worked out. Well, there we go. It's another fluff. I haven't done that many of them, but this one definitely worked out really well, all the way through. And Demeter, well, it still works, but she is a little bit more tricky to get to work, of course, because she doesn't have that damage early on. But it worked out in our case, even with tailing the Smiling Sprout and taking a bit of damage early on, it still worked out. But we also got lucky. We had some really good shops here, not gonna lie. Some of our shops was, yeah, very good, very, very good with the fluff stuff we got. But that's the thing, we also have to take the right decisions in some cases. That was that where we are we gonna go stars? Are we gonna go fluff? That's the... And I took the right choice, also seeking my luck with the fluff. And if I've gone with the stars, it could potentially still be a winning hand. It could be a winning board, but this was just way more winning. And between the 2 options I had there, I felt like the fluff was a better option. Potentially. Initially, when you looked at it, it seems like the stars was the better option because we had more, we already had 2, we could upgrade into a tier 4. We had a couple of options there, but we actually didn't have enough damage to really scale it. And the fluff was also really, really solid with the Silent Bell. So that was the other case of it here, where the stars wasn't really that great with the Silent Bell. But the fluff, they work with that, because you don't get a lot of fluff, or normally. In this run, we did get enough to actually fill the board out fairly easily. But in other cases, the Silent Bell and the fluff actually works out quite well here with the strengthening of the Baby Mimic. So everything told me that I should go fluff, but it looked like the stars was actually better initially, but no, the fluff was. Also with a bit of luck. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you around next time.